This is a vocabulary review for The Death of Hector, chapter 8, I think. Ab, from, ab ire desiste, should be desiste, desist from anger. Accedit, approaches. Illa accedit, he approaches. Accurrit, runs to. Accurrit Achilles, Achilles runs up to. Achilles, of Achilles, see it says is, that means it's genitive singular. Ad Achilles tabernaculum, to the tent of Achilles. Achilles parmam, the shield of Achilles. Achillem, or Achilles, it means Achilles, but it as the direct object. So Achillem vident, they see Achilles. Achillem voco, I call Achilles, or I summon Achilles. Hector Achillem expectat, Hector awaits Achilles. Achillem vocat, Achilles, he calls Achilles. Achillem salutat, he greets Achilles. Noli Achillem vocare, don't summon Achilles. Ad pugnam, to battle. Ad terra, let's see, next slide. Advenit, arrives. Ad Achilles tabernaculum advenit, he arrives at the tent of Achilles. Alligit means ties to, like allegiance. Hectorem ad curam alligat, he ties Hector to the chariot. Andromache just means man-fighter chick. Lugat Andromache, Andromache mourns. Attonitus, thunderstruck. Achilles attonitus est, Achilles is thunderstruck. Audit, listens to or hears. Eos non audit, he does not listen to them. Eam non audit, he does not hear her or listen to her. Auram, air. Per auram, through the air. Cadit, falls. Illa cadit mortuus, he, illa, falls dead, mortuus. Cappere, to take or to catch. Eum cappere non potest, he can't catch him. Care, dear. Filecare, dear son. Celeriter, swiftly. Celeriter curit, he runs swiftly. Circum, around. Circummuros fugit, he flees around the walls. Circummuros trahit, he drags, understand him, around the walls. Clamat, shouts or exclaims. Priam clamat, priamus clamat, Priam shouts. Mater clamat, the mother shouts. Hecuba clamat, Hecuba shouts. Claudite, close, when you're talking to a plural audience. Claudite portas, shut the gates. Claudunt, they close. Portas claudunt, they close the gates. Comites, comrades, plural. Commotus, moved or all shook up. Commotus est, he is all shook up. Conicet, hurls or throws. Conicet, hastam conicet, he hurls a spear. Hastam vi conicet, he hurls his spear forcefully, vi. Hastam in Hectorem conicet, he hurls his spear into Hector. Cupit, desires. Hectorum vindicare cupit, he desires to get revenge on Hector. Vindicare. Curit, runs. Achilles curit, Achilles runs. Curum, chariot. Hectorem ad curum alligit, he ties Hector to a chariot. Deinde, next. Deinde Hector hastam conicit, next Hector hurls a spear. Deinde hastam conicit, next he hurls a spear. Desiste, cease, desist, leave off. Ab ire desiste, stop being angry or desist from anger. Deus, God. Deus Mercurius eum ducit. The god Mercury leads him. Dirum, dire or deadly. Dirum facinus, a dire deed. Diu, for a long time. Eum diu luget, he mourns him for a long time, or she mourns him for a long time, either one. Diu mater filium luget, for a long time the mother mourns her son. Dium luget Andromache, for a long time Andromache mourns. Diu luget Priamus, for a long time Priam mourns. Ducit, leads. Deus Mercurius eum ducit. The god Mercury leads him. Comites ducit, he leads his companions. From. Muri, eum vident muris, they see him, eum muris, from the walls. Muris spectant, they watch, spectant, muris, from the walls. Priamum terra tollit, he lifts tollit, priam, from the ground, terra. Eam, her, sed eam non audit, but he does not hear her or listen to her. Ego, I. Ego solus maneo, I remain alone. Eos, them. Eos non audit, he does not listen to them. Est, is. Patroclus mortuus est. Patroclus is dead. Incolumus est, he is safe. Commotus est, he is all shook up. Achilles attonitus est, Achilles is astonished. Et, and. Vertit et fugit, he turns and flees. Pater et mater, father and mother. Intrat et salutat, he enters and greets. Eum, him, sort of a long list. Eum lugit, he mourns him. Eum vident, they see him. Eum spectat, they look at him, or he looks at him. So vident, they see him. Spectat, he or she looks at him. Potest eum vincere, you can defeat him. Potest, you can. Vincere, defeat. Eum capere potest, he can. Potest, him. Eum capere, capture, take. Param eum servat, a shield saves him. Eum relinquit, he relinquishes him, or he leaves him behind. Deus eum ducit, a god leads him. So these are the forms for ex meaning out of. Ex urbe, out of the city. Exit, meaning he goes out, or she goes out, or exits. Ex urbe exit, he exits the city. Expectat, awaits. Achillem expectat, he awaits Achilles. Facinus, a deed. Achilles dirum facinus facit. Achilles does a dire deed. Facit, does. Facinus facit, he does a deed. Festinate, or festina, hurry. Festinate, hurry. Fili, son. Filium, son as a direct object. Filicare, dear son. Filium vocant, they summon their son. Filium nobis rede, return. Filium, our son, nobis, to us. Return our son to us. Mater filium luget, the mother, mater, luget filium, mourns her son. Filium remitte, send back the son, or our son. Filium redit, he gives back the son. Fugit, flees. Fugiunt, they flee. Fugit Hector, Hector flees. Vertet et fugit, he turns and flees. In urbum fugiunt, they flee into the city. Graecorum, of the Greeks. Ad Graecorum naves, to the ships of the Greeks, or the Greeks' ships. Or you could even say the Greek ships. Per vigiles Graecorum, through the vigils, the night guards of the Greeks. Hasta, spear as a subject. Hastam, spear as a direct object or an object of a preposition. Volat per auram, it flies through the air, that is the hasta. Hasta in hectorum conicet, a spear, he hurls a spear into Hector. Hastam vitat, he avoids a spear. Hastam conicet, he hurls a spear. Hastam summa vi conicet, he hurls a spear with all his might. Hector as subject, hectorem as object. Hector solus manet, Hector waits alone. Hectorem transficit, he transfixes Hector. Hectorem trahit, he drags Hector. Fugit Hector, Hector flees. Hectorem vindicare cupit, he desires to get revenge on Hector. Hectorem ad curum alligit, he ties, alligat, Hectorem, Hector, ad curum, to the chariot. Hectoris, with is, meaning Hector's apostrophe s. Andromache uxor Hectoris, Andromache, wife of Hector. Hecuba, Priam's wife or Hector's mom. Hecuba clamat, Hecuba shouts. Jacentem, lying. Eum intera jacentem, him lying on the ground. Ille, he, usually change of subject. Ille accedit, he approaches. Ille procedit, he proceeds or goes forth. Ille cadit, he falls. Illi, plural, illi terrati sunt, they are terrified. In, against. Comites in Troianos ducit, he leads, ducit. Comites in Troianos, his companions or his comrades, in Troianos against the Trojans. He leads his comrades against the Trojans. Into. In urbem fugiunt, they flee into, in urbem, the city. Achillem impugnam vocare, to summon or invite Achilles into battle. Achillem vocat, he calls on Achilles. Hastam in Hectorem conicet, he hurls a spear into Hector. A little graphic. In or on. In terra jacentem, lying on the earth. In columem, safe as a direct object. In columis, safe as a subject, or in this case a predicate nominative. Patrem in columem remittit, he sends back the father safe. Achilles columus est, Achilles is safe. Inquit, says, he says, and I quote, he says, quote, O Achilles, portas claudite Trojani inquit, he says, and I quote, close the gates, Trojans. Intra, enter, as a command. Intrat, enters. Intrare, to enter. Urbem intra, enter the city. Intrare, to enter. Urbem intrare non vult, he does not want to, vult. Intrare urbem, to enter the city. Intrat eta salutat, he enters and greets. Inviti, unwilling. Inviti portas claudunt, unwillingly they close the gates. Ira, anger. Ab ira desiste, desist from anger. It's called ablative. Luget, mourns. Luget Andromache, Andromache mourns. Luget Priamus, Priam mourns. Eam luget, he mourns him. Mater filium luget, the mother mourns her son. The mother mourns her son. Maneo, I wait. Manet, waits. Manere, to wait. Maneo extramuros, I wait outside the gates. Extramuros manet, he waits outside the gates. Extramuros manere, to wait outside the gates. Mater, mother. Matrem, mother as a direct object. Pater et mater eam vident, father and mother see him. Mater clamat, the mom shouts. Mater ter orat, your mother begs you. Pater et mater spectat, father and mother are watching. Mater filium luget, The mother mourns her son. Filium ad matrem remitte. Remit, that is, send back. Filium, the son, to the mother. Send back the son to the mother. Mercurius is the god Mercury. Mercurius eam ducet. He leads Mercury. Mercury leads him. Mercury leads him. Mercurius ducet eum. Misere, miserable. Miseram, miserable, modifying an object or a direct object of a preposition. Mater misera te orat. Your miserable mother begs you. Ad matrem miseram remite. Send back something to your miserable mother, or to his miserable mother. Misericordia, pity. Commotis est misericordia. He is moved by pity. Just a second here. Okay, that's all for now.